Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Reverse Duels. It's your buddy Cooper here, and today we're going to be doing the reality where Joey beat Yugi. In this reality, Joey takes on Yugi and does his very best, but even if Joey wins this, Yugi in pure anger will mind crush him. So, it's more of a sad victory, but we're going to try and win nonetheless. Going second. I actually prefer to go first in the earlier seasons. It's the later seasons I don't mind going second. Oh god. Oh, Joey. This is your hand, huh? Oh. Better than Yugi's. I see that. Ooh, wait a minute. With Graceful, this is a really good hand. There is... it's still just a chance, but there's a really good chance. Oh, I got it! Holy crap, that's awesome. Alright, I'm going to throw away 2 cards. And then I'm going to activate Polymerization. I should have thrown away Red Eyes, but I'm afraid he has Monster Born. I'm going to activate Polymerization and naturally fuse the Flame Swordsman. A monster so awesome that it gets an animation. Yeah. Let's see you beat this, Yugs. Salamandra. Alright, well, we got our awkward animation, but it looked kind of cool too. I like the background at least. Let's go ahead and do this, and let's attack. 1800 damage, go. Alright, Yugi, how are you going to beat my ultimate 1800 attack point fusion monster? It's even stronger than my Axe Raider. Alright, did he have Monster Born? He had Ancient Rules. That's much, much worse. He could have done that on the first turn, and Yugi summons his most iconic monster. This is going to make things difficult. That's just a Feral Imp. I knew it! I fucking knew it! That's why I didn't throw away Red Eyes. Oh, thank God the AI can't, what do they call it? Conserve resources. God damn, I freaking knew it. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. They start with some of the best cards ever, but my choices were correct. So hopefully I top deck something good here. No, that was terrible. Still, I did save myself at least a little trouble. So I'm going to attack the Feral Imp as it'll be harder to deal with in defense mode. Sadly, because Joey is as bricked as Yugi was... Well, Yugi wasn't even bricked. He just didn't do anything on his first turn. He totally had cards he could have used. What? What? No way! No way! I beat the Dark Magician and he still had Poly, Curse of Dragon, and Gaia in hand? That is one hell of a top deck. That is Yami Yugi, everybody. Yami Yugi, the man who could top deck anything. Whereas I am in a lot of danger. The best I could do is do a Baby Dragon trait so he can't tribute for Summon Skull in case he draws Summon Skull. This is the end of the duel, folks. I don't know if Joey has a comeback card. Kunai with Chain's not going to save him from this beast. That monster's better than his Red Eyes, for crying out loud. So even if I were to draw Ancient Rules, I'd be dead. I need a Pot of Greed, honestly. This guy is adorably weak, and I might have been right about Summon Skull, because he didn't even use this card. Let's see what Guy the Dragon Champion does against my Guardian of the Labyrinth, which the only reason he runs this is because that's how you make Gilshia. Before, he didn't even have to make it. Oh, he knew I was weaker. That is probably the end of the duel. Yami Yugi, man. Even if though I played around his Monster Born, and that was just a prediction. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, and it was just a prediction that he had it. He still wins by having the perfect 3 cards to fuse together a monster stronger than Flame Swordsman. I would have won too if he didn't draw those exact 3 cards. All he would have had was Baby Dragon and Celtic Guardian. I would have killed them before they could be used for Curse of Dragon. But that's okay. We'll try it again. We'll see if we can beat Yugi's cheater powers. 90% of the series is just... of the reversals is just me fighting Yugi, Jaden, Yusei, since they were almost all the duels anyway. Okay, well if I get a Poly, this hand can do something. Copycat doesn't suck, I guess. Wow, Yami Yugi straight up says no thank you. I activate Graceful Charity. I got it. Ooh, I got it. I'm going to throw away you, and Honestly, Dust Tornado. I know it seems weird to throw away Dust Tornado, but I'm doing it. I'm going to fuse together 2 monsters to make the mighty Thousand Dragon. Now, sadly, I cannot copycat my own monster. But Yugi being unwilling to summon makes me think he could have summoned, but he didn't. So I'm not going to summon Copycat this turn. I would have loved to, but I'm not. I kept Polly and Summon Skull, though. That way, if I draw Red Eyes, it's not a brick. In fact, it'll make my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. So there we go. Copycat, I'll keep you safe just in case he gets Guy the Dragon Champion again or Dark Magician again. Oh my god. I suspected not this. He actually started it! That's... I mean, I had planned around it, but even then, like, the fact that it happened is ridiculous. My Thousand Dragon! These duels are awesome. I'm being honest right now. These duels are freaking awesome. Alright. I can have Copycat, but we don't know if he runs Equip spell, so it's probably safer to crash. And if I crash, the only card we fear is Monster Reborn. This duel, I assume he didn't start with it because he could have reborn my Thousand Dragon if he wanted it. I was correct. Okay, come on, good card. You know what? It's not every day I can make this fusion, so I'll do it. I'm gonna fuse together Gilshia the D-Knight. This is crazy. In this one duel, we've done 3 fusion summons. Thousand Dragon, Guy the Dragon Champion, and Gilshia. Not a very common sight, I must say. Not very common at all. But I didn't make Gilshia to use Gilshia. I'm actually just gonna tribute it. That's a little rude, I know, but... let's win this duel as quickly as possible before he actually gets his good cards. Like Dark Hole or something. Besides, Summon Skull's basically a brick. Ah, he had a Karibo. Alright, Karibo bought him a turn, but that's only because I don't have my own Monster Reborn. Wow, Yugi, you and me both, huh? You and me both. Flame Manipulator! Now I can create the Flame Skull once I get my Polymerization. Dark Burning Skull Attack. Alright, for once I can do some damage to Yami Yugi. Okay, next turn I should have... if it wasn't for Karibo, I would have won already. Damn you, Karibo. Always saving the day. 1 trap. 1 card to stop me. I activate Fusion Sage just in case. This is my last Poly. I hope we don't need to fuse again. Oh wait, I fused the Flaming Skull. I meant it. No, we're doing this. Attack. We won. Yes, Joey beats Yami Yugi, and then Yami Yugi does Mind Crush him, and because he was Mind Crushed, Yugi's in the last duel. But Yugi's not winning this one. Not this time. I get to be Pegasus now, and I love Pegasus's deck. Tunes are cool, but Bickery Box, Dream Clown, Crass Clown are my boys. Now, granted, he might not have them here. Also, Relinquish is sick as hell. Relinquished is sick as hell. Thousand Eyes is disgusting. But Relinquished is tight. I like Thousand Eyes, though. Apparently, I have Copycat. Okay. I mean, this is a good start. I'm not going to pretend it isn't. I guess I'll start with Toon Gemini Elves, and I'll play 2 trap cards. Given that I only have 1 fusion, I'm going to guess I don't have my clowns. Damn it. I don't have my clowns. Fair enough. Fair enough. I got to use them earlier in the Let's Play, so it's fine. Way earlier. 3 cards or 1. No, you know what? I'm going to let him do it. It's crazy, right? Should never let that happen, but I'm going to let it happen. I knew it. You still didn't draw anything. Aha, I can't exactly agree with that play. It already targeted me, so that part won't save me. I will Dark Bribe that. I don't want to. I do not want to, but Toon Gemini Elf might be the only powerful card I get for a while, so unless he drew another spell card. He drew a trap. Shit. I just gave him a trap. Oh, he already had one. Never mind. Something bad was going to happen one way or the other. What does this guy do? Target one monster in the field can attack while this card's face up. How much defense? 14? It might be usable. Just might be. I'm going to go ahead and attack, and let's see what those traps are, because Toon Gemini Elf is a scary, scary card. And you know what? but then I can't attack directly, and her whole thing is attack directly. Nope, he didn't care. Alright, so you got yourself a big monster. So what? I'm going to set Toon Mass Sorcerer, just in case he goes in with a weaker monster, but I doubt that'll happen. Still, Summon Skull, he threw it away, so I feel safe. No, I'm definitely not activating it now. You can't conduct your battle phase now. You never planned to. Fair enough. Alright, we're not getting very good cards. I hate to admit it, but it is a fact. I can use Dark Eyes Illusionist in case he goes for a Dark Magician. Oh, shit, I should have attacked at least. I messed up there. But if he goes for a Dark Magician, there is a play I have. Let's see if that is the case. Because then I have Copycat and I have a lot of good stuff. Hey, he did do it. Okay, well, this might have worked out for me, actually. Because I can lock down Dark Magician for at least a second. And then I can copy it. Of course, this would have been better if I still had Safe Zone. Okay. I flipped Dark Eyes Illusionist to lock down Dark Magician. Now he's forced to summon another monster to kill my monster. I'm going to go with Copycat. We're going to get that. And I'm going to flip this guy as well just so I can use him next turn for attacking. And then I do want to use Manju, don't get me wrong, but we got him blocked. He has to summon another monster to kill this, then he can kill my Toon. Oh, it's not even fit. Never mind, we're dead. We're dead. If he has that this early, we're so screwed. Oh, he killed my whole field. My only hope is drawing Relinquished or a Ritual spell. He's unlocked. That Magician is so powerful. We went from fusing to Ritual summoning. Come on. Oh, that's actually much better. That's even better than what I was thinking about. Never mind. That's a hell of a card you just drew. Let's see. I want you to get the spell card out of your deck already. I feel like we can draw the monster. I'm going to set this, and I'm going to pray he doesn't have a spell or trap like that Duster card he had earlier. I don't even think that existed back in the day, so that was some BS. Alright, Mirror Force, here we go. Got rid of the Ritual, that's pretty big news. These two, okay. Another Toon Gemini Elf is good. I'm going to summon it on main phase 2. Please be a weak monster. He has no weak monsters, not the Mighty Griffor. Damn, Yugi, I haven't even scratched you. But I have another Toon Gemini Elf on the way. And plus, you've been through a lot of your deck already. You only have 24 cards left. And most are spell and traps, because I've seen what you've done. Yep, he drew it. Fuck. Alright, Summon Skull it is. That is a hard card to deal with. I have an answer if I can get a lucky top deck, but as of right now... Ooh, that technically would deal with the problem. I activate Monster Reborn. He didn't bring back his Ritual, even though he could have. I don't know why the game's addicted to that card, but he could have. I'm going to put you in defense mode, just in case. You're going to get rid of Summon Skull. I knew it! I freaking called it! He's been holding back this whole time! He had a Mirror Force the whole time because I could never beat his defense. I freaking called the hell out of that. Alright, well. I either die here or I top deck the best card ever. Come on, Pegasus. Well, I mean, that would have been nice too if I already had it, but I don't. Alright, well, we tried, everybody. I played that the best I could. Mirror Force was there the whole time. It did not matter. No play I would have made would have gone over that anyway. You got me, Yugi. You got me. Okay. It's brutal, but it is Yugi, so I don't feel too bad losing to Yugi. I had to get through Dark Magician, Summon Skull, Magician of Black Chaos, Mirror Force, Monster Reborn, like, he had the GOAT cards right there. And I could not get my Toon World, and I could not get my, what's it called? The freaking... Ooh, this duel's gonna go much better. Too bad I didn't go first. I've been trying to. And that kind of ruined my mood. I mean, I could still beat it, but... like, it's gonna take time and life points to do so. Less. Well, that's nice too, actually. I'm gonna summon Manju of the 10,000 Hands. With Manju, this time just to be different, I'll pick my ritual monster. If I can get my ritual monster, sure, he might have first turn Mirror Forced again. But if he didn't, life is good. As long as he didn't, life will be fine. Hi, Horn Imp. Alright, we're going to take some heavy damage this turn, but we are prepared as long as he doesn't have a Mirror Force. Oh, that's so cool. I want to summon that. Alright, I summon Manju of the 10,000 Hands. And because I started the duel with 3 of these, I can basically maybe get 2 relinquished, but it is still based on luck. I activate Black Illusion Ritual, and I'm going to be honest with myself. There's no way in hell I'm summoning Magaru Ran. I haven't drawn a single Toon World. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and summon Relinquished. Ah, yeah, of course he gets animation. He better. He was the freaking deck boss of Starter Deck Pegasus. He was on the cover, for crying out loud. Alright, let's do it. So, even if he does pop me, at least I got rid of his card. Yep, first turn Mirror Force again. So, he got first turn Magician of Black Chaos and first turn Mirror Force. That's ridiculous. I don't care who you are, you know that's ridiculous. The only thing worse is if he tributes this for Summon Skull. Okay, could have been worse. We all felt it for a second there, but it could have been worse. I could beat that at least. Oh, maybe not. Not another trap, God. Not another trap. Oh, this is a monster-heavy deck. What the hell? The only spell card I ever got was me searching it. I've drawn only monster cards. That's so weird. Alright, I do have Summoning Sickness, but at least Curse of Dragon will now have to go in defense mode. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. Well, you know, he might have that Duster card. It can be used for this. I'm going to summon Manju to thin out my deck. I would like to set up my tunes, but I'm going to do this instead. Let's just see if I can draw one of those naturally. And Goblins, I'm sorry to do this to you, but we got to do it. Got to beat that Curse of Dragon card. And 1,400. It took 2 duels. I finally scratched Yami Yugi. That was the first time I ever scratched this guy. Just a little scratchy scratch. Okay, a lot of traps, but nothing to show for it. That's fine by me, man. Oh, I actually got Toon World, but even with Toon World, I still have Summoning Sickness, so there's no real point in using it, or any of these monsters currently. So let's just attack and see if they have any traps for a single attacker. Nope. Alright, main phase 2, we're going to summon a Toon Gemini Elf, and I'm not playing Toon World unless I know I'm attacking directly next turn. I can't put you back in attack mode to give you protection. Because if I can freaking get Toon World with these tunes out, it'll be amazing. Ooh, we might have it. Now, granted, you might have... Oh, I even got Relinquished. Okay, okay. Well, I don't need Toon World right now anyway, so we're just going to attack. Let's just attack. You go first, because you can throw away Karibo. In case he actually has it. Just a better white magical hat right there. Okay, we hit Dark Magician, which could be good that we hit it. Okay, game-winning attack right here. Oh, we beat him! I was going to use Toon Cannon Soldier in case that didn't work. We had a really good hand of mostly monsters there. Alright, we did it. The match of the millennium. We're finally out of Duelist Kingdom. Let's go to the Mystery Duelist. I'm Bandit Keith again. Surely this duel will be easier than the last. I mean, the last one wasn't too bad. It was pretty tough, but it wasn't too bad. We've had much worse in this series. Much worse. At least the game didn't lag up for 20 minutes. At least it was actually dueling involved and not just searching the whole time. This is a much better built deck. Wow, Merrick really helped you out, didn't he? Alright, Yugi, I doubt you could beat a Mechanical Chaser, so I'm just gonna play one of the strongest cards in this time period. Unless you draw Gemini Elf, there's nothing that can touch this. Okay, well, if you're gonna get something, that's how. Okay, well, there you go. Hi, Gaia. Hi, Griffor. Bye, Mechanical Chaser. Don't worry. You did your job. We'll get that Gaia. Gaia the Fierce Knight is a threatening card, I admit, but we'll get it. Ooh, Machine Conversion Factory. That's a pretty good card. It gives me a whole 300 attack and defense on any machine monster I want. Maybe I needed my other card. Oh, well, actually, now both are good hits. Both are good. 2,000 burn is pretty good. It's not what I want, but I have Tribute to the Doom for the other one. Yeah, that was painful. Alright, Heart of the Cards. That would be amazing if I actually could pull it off. Putting him in defense mode doesn't really matter, in my opinion. But then again, I don't think this is going to matter either. So you know what? I will play this. And then I'm going to activate this, because if I don't, we die. If I don't do this, we literally will die. Oh, that's a good play. Respect. Respect. I like that, Yugi. I like that a lot. I'm not even mad, honestly. Alright, I'm going to end my turn and pray I top deck my ritual. If I top deck my ritual, I'm still in the duel, unless he has Mirror Force again. Oh my god, didn't matter. Wow, you have Curse of Dragon Engrave, and you just took that card, which wasn't a very good play. I mean, I still take 23 at the end of the day, but you could have had a Curse of Dragon with good defense. Nope, never mind, you didn't care. You could, oh yeah, you really didn't care. You could have done whatever you wanted. Alright, I draw. I did not get it. I activate Curse of Fiend. Then I play Machine. I wish. Yeah, we're screwed. Alright, this is Bandit Keith. His deck does seem to be a little more usable, but this is still Yugi Muto. Whether it's Yugi or Yami, it's a problem. They are powerful duelists. Sometimes they break, but other times I break. So let's try that again and see if we can get a little bit luckier. I just want to pull off some fun combos, like that duel with Joey versus Yugi where we had 3 fusion summons. That was freaking awesome. And hell, even playing as Pegasus, I got to play Relinquish and take Magician of Black Chaos. That was sick as hell. That's super fun. Alright, so this time I have the basic ritual. I have the best traps in the game. And I have a pretty good beater monster. If I had gone first to set up... Oh, okay. He didn't play any spell. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, that card is so awful. That's what I would call a target for my Magic Jammer, because there's no way in hell I would ever summon that card. What a terrible monster. I mean, I guess it could be used for my Zera ritual, so it's not the worst in this deck, but it is bad. Alright, we're going to do this, and then we're going to see if he has Ancient Rules or something. If he does, we'll Magic Jammer it. And I'll decide whether to hit Machine Conversion or Mega Sonic Eye, depending on what he does. Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, let's just prevent him from getting the cards in general. Screw the Mega Sonic Eye. I know Zera Ritual isn't any better to keep, but... like, screw it, dude. Nope, he had it the whole time. I thought I was preventing him from getting it. He just started the duel with it. Alright, well, that's going to make my life harder. Even the Machine Conversion Factory would not have made a difference. It will if I can get a Machine King. But I have to find a way to get it out there. Maybe I can... I was going to say, maybe I can get Blast Sphere. No, that's not what's going to happen. Alright, protect our life points for now. We'll figure something out. Too bad this isn't 7 completed. I could have won if it was 7 completed. Griffor! Damn it! Okay, that's fine. Does suck to lose such good beater monsters, but both duels Yugi started Ancient Rules in a powerful monster. That card is actually worthless. Block attack is typically better. Stop defense is good in a flip summon setting, but it's extremely rare to see a bunch of flip summons in this game. Some characters have it, but very few. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Give me Mirror Force. Oh, there's the Machine King. Well, that's 2 duels where it was basically decided by Yugi having ancient rules. And then it's like, Cooper, but if you had just waited for ancient rules because, you know, you have foresight somehow, you would have stopped it. And then it's like, yeah, but then he would have got pot of greed. And then maybe that pot of greed would have resulted in a second ancient rules or a ritual summon or God knows what. God knows what it could have become. Ooh, there's some good cards. I was wondering when I was going to draw some. And I finally get to go first, too. Allure of Darkness. Yeah, goodbye, Yaiba Roba. Graceful Charity. You know, you run all these heavy power cards. Where's your Monster Reborn? My opponent has had Monster Reborn every time. You do not. Alright, I'm going to set. Like, Yugi always has a Monster Reborn, I swear. And in this duel, it seems to be Ancient Rules. Let's see if he gets it again. Yeah, no, 3 in a row. First turn Ancient Rules 3 times in a row now. And your normal summon. Shit, that's strong enough to attack me, so he's not going to use Gaia. Yep. Still burn, I guess. Still burn. I'm just going to have to hope I can draw something good. That is pretty good, but it might result in that same combo that happened last time, which will screw us over. So we will try to wait until he has less monsters, or if we have to, we'll try it out when there are no monsters on field. Even if it costs me everything. Yes, that's weak enough. Guys should attack me. Okay, we got what we wanted. We got exactly what we wanted. Problem is, Yaiba can't even beat a Silver Fang, which is really sad to say out loud. However, I know a card that can. I activate the Zera Ritual. And by getting my Machine King and Yaiba engrave, I can get a corrupted card that was given to Bandit Keith by a corrupted man. I summon Zera the Mant. Zera the Mant, this card is stronger than even as strong as Magician of Black Chaos. So I doubt Yugi is going to do a very good job against us. And I get 2300 burn. And even if he has that Fairy Mirror again, as long as I never use Tribute to the Doom, life is good. Okay, well, he did get a second trap, which is concerning, but surely. Oh, if only I had this one turn earlier. Okay, well, as long as it's not Mirror Force, we win the duel. Hey, we beat Yugi. Zera the Mant does it. That's freaking awesome, guys. Well, Battle City has officially begun, and we get to be the Exodia player. This is what we've been waiting for. Every moment of our lives has been building up to this day, where I get to be the one to destroy Yugi. I get a guaranteed win. I can't possibly lose this duel. Is it the best starting hand? No, but yeah, honestly, compared to what he started with, this is a terrible starting hand, but it's okay. It's okay. Life is good, guys. Life is very good. What kind of stuff you cooking with, Yami Yugi? I get to do double the damage, not like I'm going to try and beat you by damage. I want to win by Exodia, as is my right. Oh, I'm already 2 pieces of the way there, but I was thinking about Reckless Greed, but if I could, I'd like to chain my Reckless Greeds. You know what I mean? Get another one and then have them both go together. All right, what's your big monster? Look at that little guy. What are you going to do with that, Yugi? It's freaking adorable, man. All right, Yugi has done insane damage to himself, and my life is pretty good right about now. Auto Greed. This is what we've been waiting for. There it is. The infinite combo. It has begun. Yep, as expected, it has begun. I'm not going to need swords. I'm not going to need Raigeki. I activate Graceful again. I got 2 of the... there are 3 pieces so far. Alright, who's the same piece? There are 2 of these legs, so we don't need 2 of these. And then I could either get Excavate top of your deck, and the part I'm missing is the right arm. So I could go for Pot of Duality and see if I can get a right arm, or Pot of Greed and see if I can get even more cards. I'm going to take a bet on Pot of Duality just by looking at 3 cards. Alright, right arm of Exodia. Are you here? No. That's a right leg. We don't want that. That's a useless card. We don't want that either. Another graceful. I'll take the crap out of that. Alright, right arm. I'm coming for you. Don't you worry. You're in there somewhere. None of these cards, of course, but you're... Hey, here's the red eyes I stole from Joey. What a loser. Alright, right arm, here I come. This is the infinite play where you just don't run out of draw. There it is, I win. Yeah! Half my deck and I got Exodia! Oh, how do you like it, you son of a bitch? Finally! It took me so long to beat this deck, but now that I get to be this deck, it's instant victory. Disgusting, Yugi. Disgusting. Now I get to be the master of magicians. I want to play as Arcana. I like this guy. Yeah, this is where Dark Magician Girl showed up. This should be an interesting duel. Plus, he has his own spellcaster cards that are pretty interesting. I don't know if they're in this game, but in the anime he did, and they were cool. And he had those trap cards that were very good. Ukazi! Alright, maybe I don't remember his deck as well as I thought I did. These cards don't... Like, this one is recognizable. Maybe this one, but that's about it. Well, I activate Dark Magic Curtain. What's the worst that can happen? I summon the ultimate monster, Dark Magician. A card that Yugi will never be able to defeat. He couldn't do it even if he wanted to. I activate Thousand Knives to guarantee that your card will not stop me. Oh, okay, it was one of those. I had to be sure it wasn't some flip effect monster. And I do 2,500 damage. Then I'm going to set my birdie. And next turn, I'm going to start winning. I'm already kind of winning, but my life points say differently. Uh-huh. Alright, more sets. Nothing to fear. I draw. Mystic Tomato is one of the best draws. I activate Stealth Bird. And with the power of Stealth Bird and the power of Mystic Tomato... Let's see. You destroy this. Mystic Tomato and you, that's 21. Plus 15 is 36. He'd have 900 life points left. Ukazi does not win me the duel. So let's just go in and not spend all those options. Ah, but he was... I thought it'd be any of the Magnet Warriors, because any of them could have blocked Mystic Tomato, but I was wrong. It was Celtic Guardian. So I could have won this turn, but we did not know. I thought it was a safe bet he'd have a decent defender. And 1200 is only decent in Power of Chaos versus Yugi. Alright, I'm gonna Ukazi you. I'm gonna do it, whether you like it or not. The only reason I haven't done it is because I want you to think you're gonna be fine. Beta? What's that guy gonna do? Oh no, I have 3,700 life points. The duel's the same. In fact, you just made... Oh, he does... Oh no, that's a different card. That's not his card. Never mind. They don't seem to have the card. Yeah, it's not great. Oh, give me another Stealth Bird. Stealth Bird is brutal. A very brutal monster. In fact, I don't even have to attack you next turn. I draw. Another Dark Magician is cute, but I don't need it. I activate my effect. I flip summon Stealth Bird for a good old 1,000 burn, which is a ridiculous amount. I flip Stealth Bird for a good old 1,000 burn, which is a ridiculous amount. And then I win with Ukazi! Yeah! That's how you play a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. There we go. Oh, that felt good. Oh, I get to beat Weevil again. I love this. Oh my god, I love reverse duels. Reverse duels, I'm not gonna lie, like going through the main story's fun. Reverse duels have been way more interesting. Way more interesting. I get to play with so many different decks. The normal story, it's like, here's Yugi's deck, but here's a slight change. Here's Yugi's deck, but it's worse this time. Here's Yugi. Oh, here's Joey. You get to play as Joey. And I'm like, yeah. You get to play as Taya. Yeah. Yugi again. Fuck. Alright, so they gave me all this, but there's no way I can pull off the combo. Not unless I draw like a Waboku. or a stall card. I'll play this first in case he breaks. I don't remember Joey's... Oh, no, he's not going to break. He has Gear Freed. All right, you're going to die, Parasite, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't think that would be the card he attacks me with. But it did the job. I'll give him that. It did the job. Come on, Waboku. Actually, a pretty funny situational card right now. I'm going to summon Insect Soldiers of the Sky, and I attack your baby dragon. My situational monster gains 1,000 attack because you were a wind monster. Now, I know Joey, he doesn't run that many wind monsters. That was just a lucky break. But what other cards do you have right now? Oh, there's no fucking way. Only when I attack? Wow, that's a super bad effect. If it's only when I attack. That's super funny, though. 2 baby dragons are my undoing? I doubt it. I activate Graceful. Okay, those are the cards I need. DNA Surgery. Howling Insect. So I don't need this Petite Moth. And I pray I got another Petite Moth in my deck, actually. I have to pray there's another one in my deck somewhere. Alright, if I'm the aggressor, I might die by card effect, so I actually have to play defensive whether I want to or not. Because if I die by card effect, then what was the point? I need to die by battle to pull off my combo. Graceful? Yep, that's totally worth 2,000. I agree. I 100% agree. He had 2-time wizards and 2 baby dragons. You could fuse those. Something to consider, Joey. You could fuse those. Alright. Howling Insect's death does not help me when I need to get to Petite Moth. Oh, I could have just got Pinch Hopper. So I'm going to need to go into something that he can kill. I need to intentionally... Shit, this only gets me a wind monster. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll get him. We'll get him another way. Alright. Yeah, Petite Moth is an earth monster, so that didn't work out in our favor. I'm actually just going to go for another one of these, because I know those traps are going to kill me somehow. I don't know exactly how, but they're going to do it. Oh my god. Joey Trapmaster over here. Oh, and I drew Flying Kamakiri anyway. That's pleasant. I'm going to summon it, just to bait out any traps he may have. My guess is Fairy Box, so if it is Fairy Box, let's do this. Or maybe something of a different kind. Oh, Graceful. I did not expect Graceful Dice. He got me by 100. He got me by 100. But Graceful Dice is so temporary. It's so temporary. And if you're curious why I haven't DNA Surgery, because I want to see if he'll play an equip card or something that I can destroy with DNA Surgery. I don't remember Joey's deck that well, so I don't remember what cards will... Oh, wow. That's interesting. Ah, that's where your damage comes from. Okay. It worked out in his favor at the end of the day. At least we got rid of that before being forced to use Cocoon. But of course, I'm not using Cocoon anytime soon. Now that he's running out of monsters, I think I got him. I held out. Oh, I drew it! Shit! Oh, I held out as long as I could, guys. I activate DNA Surgery. We're all going to be bugs now. We're all bug boys. I activate Eradicating Aerosol. Yeppo. Against my better judgment, I summon Petite Moth for 300 damage. I couldn't even get him to use a trap card on it. That's how weak it is. Now, obviously, Joey could definitely beat me, but he should be running tribute monsters, right? I mean, it's not Red Eyes anymore, but... Oh, I'm gonna lose to a swordsman! Oh, shit, might as well be a Bugman thanks to my DNA Surgery. Bugman of Landstar was his last card. I tried. I drew 3 Petite Moths. Now this card's a brick. So this card can just be used as a tank now, since we have no other use for it. I don't have a single card in my hand that can beat you without crashing. That's so sad. Hi, baby dragon. You drew 3 of those. You and I drew 3 monsters. You drew 3 babies. I drew 3 Petite Moths. Alright. Actual monster? No. Couldn't draw an actual monster to save my life, could I? Gonna end my turn until we see some real action. I can win with Parasite if I can get a combo going, but I don't have anything right now. If he were to fuse, then I'd be forced to eradicating Aerosol for my life point's sake. Laguhul could win me the duel in a long run. A very slow way, though. And with 3 traps on the enemy field, I don't see that happening. 4 traps, I apologize. 4 traps is a big number. Okay, I can go for some deflected damage since I can't pull off my combo anyway. I gotta just barely poke Joey to death with little bug bites. Little bug bites until he dies. Graceful again, yes. That's a big bug bite if he uses that, so I actually really would prefer for him to do so. Jinzo's gone! Jinzo would have beat me. That's like the only card in your deck that could have stopped me, bro. Oh, you have to roll 6, bro. You're not doing that. Nice try. Oh, he has all the traps in the world, so of course he can do it. All right, but that only gets rid of 1 cocoon. I still have another one, and it'll be back to normal. But he does have more traps, so maybe I might have to eradicating Aerosol sooner than I thought. Definitely not something I want to do. All these cards are essentially bricks. Can I even trust my cocoon to keep me alive? But if I get rid of this now, how will I defeat him later? What happens if he gets monsterable? Well, if he does, I lose anyway. So you know what? I'm going to do it. Just because I believe those traps will stop me anyway. I'm going to take a shot. I know it's a tough shot, but I'm going to take a shot. He has 1 card in hand. Maybe it's a monster he can't summon. Yes. Even if I have to... Yes. Yes! He threw away something I couldn't notice. No way! Oh, wait. This might be too much now. Oh my god. I can win right now. I saved him this entire time for this one moment. I summon Laguhul! Unless you have Skull Dice, I win. I attack with Laguhul for game. He had to Sakuetsu armor me, but it still leaves me with another win condition. I flip Parasite. I have a 1 out of 14 chance of winning. But that chance gets more and more the longer I live. This is an awesome duel. I love these duels. Reverse duels are so much fun. They're so much fun. Okay, now we're in danger. Even with Cocoon, like, because he has another trap, like, he can't attach Kunai, so I guess that's fine. But he contributed, like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Especially with this kind of a hand. Dear God. Many things can go wrong when I drew this many bricks. Alright, 1 out of 13 chance of me winning. Nope. Could be at the bottom for all we know. He couldn't even take the risk. I could have won right there, but he couldn't even take the risk. I hate this hand. Oh my god. Okay, 1 out of 12 chance of winning. Damn it. He's just gonna wait till he gets a safe big monster, and that's gonna kill me because I haven't drawn any monsters. I could This hand sucks! 1 out of 11 chance of me winning. Oh my god, no. Laguhul was supposed to win it for me. He spent a whole Saku on him. You're gonna risk the whole duel on a Time Wizard. We got it! Yeah! He gave up! Oh, holy shit. No, he could have won. He only would do that if he had game, so he was about to go for game. Oh my god, what an awesome freaking duel, Joey. I loved that duel. Hell yeah, bro. Let's play as a mime. That duel was so cool. The fact that I could have won with Laguhul and he had to use a Saku to stop it. He had to win fast because he knew he would lose to Parasite. And then when he risked it all, the Time Wizard backfired and won us the duel. Couldn't have been more perfect. What are these cards? These are not his cards. This is, and probably Nightmare Steel Cage, but this other stuff doesn't suit him. I'm just gonna set this if that's okay. I don't know why it's in my deck. For safety reasons, I'm gonna activate Nightmare. I don't trust Yugi Moto. I don't trust him. All right. He's got a soldier who is giant. Good for him. Hopefully I get my card a safe return. That card's busted. I did not. I'm going to summon my big monster. Yeah, he's pretty big. Oh, does this card effect not activate? If this card is tributed for a tribute summon during your... Oh, during next standby phase. Okay, you're just revival gem, but only once. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, perfect, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I doubt I'm going to be able to fuse, and I doubt I'm going to need Jam Defender. He got rid of Monster aboard for crying out loud. Damn, I might be able to fuse now. Hi, Gazelle. Alright. I've survived until standby phase. Therefore, I get to use Mr. Maji. Hi, Maji. Oh, he does have a little pet version of my guy. So I guess they're meant to go together. Oh, yeah, they are. Look at their names. 100%. 100% these guys were meant to be together. Alright, I'll just use another one of these. And then I'm going to set one of these. And we'll figure it all out in time. Yeah. It's like, Cooper, why don't you attack? Well, guys, they have 3 traps, and I'm scared. What, I'm going to pretend I'm not scared? I'm freaking horrified. I would rather just survive for a little longer. Oh, please hit Life Orb or Jam Defender. Yeah, that's so awesome. So funny that he hit that. Also, I know what you guys are thinking. It's like, Cooper, he can't even beat you. Why have Nightmare? It's because he has a card that could beat me. He just isn't showing it. He knows he can beat me right now. He just isn't showing it. Ah, yes, his Silver Fang. An unstoppable beast. Alright. Speaking of unstoppable beasts... I did it! I even said the line at the right time. I'm gonna summon... Slifer the Sky Dragon. Just to say I did it. I tribute summon Slifer. No animation, huh? Damn, I really wanted one. And then we're not even going to attack because I don't think Slifer has any built-in protection, which is so stupid. But Yuki can't play monsters against it. He has to flip summon monsters against it. Fine, who cares? I got another Slifer. You're damn right you're going in defense mode until I get Heavy Storm or a monster I can actually trust. Call the Haunted could help. Yep. Maggio. Maggio is here. Get me a second Slifer. Maggio Sheldon. Yeah, we're going to get me a second Slifer, all right. It's going to be great. Going to have no hand at that point, but it's going to be great. I'm going to go ahead and set this guy. And Slifer, I know you don't look like you're very powerful, but it might be tempting for Yami Yugi to summon against you. And that would be our best case scenario. Even better. Get some deflected damage off. You know what? Can I have my Jam Defender back? I just need it as a card in my hand. What a top deck. What a top deck for a Slifer deck. I activate Pato Greedo. Ain't it neato? Then I'm going to summon a Slifer the Sky Dragon. Sorry, 5,000 attack sounds awesome, but it's not what we're doing. Alright, I summon a Slifer the Sky Dragon. Then I put this Slifer in defense mode because I can't trust the enemy. I attack to see what he had. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's busted. That is actually busted. I wish you had a card to protect yourself, but the only thing you do have is your ability to stop your opponent from summoning. He can set cards, but he can't summon anymore. But if he has 4 traps, then what's the point? Unless I don't think he has 2 magic cylinders, because that'd be illegal. Yeah, I did play Sheldon again. Please let me use Sheldon again. Thank you, Sheldon. Thank you, Sheldon. These Sheldons are very handy, I admit it. I'm going to summon this card. He shouldn't have them, but I'll admit that they're helpful. I'm going to summon good old Maggio Shialion. I don't know. I did not pronounce that right even a little bit, but don't worry about it. Let's get Silver Fang. I get to do piercing. Heck yeah. Let's get Giant. I love this game. And plus I have 2 Slifers. Doesn't that imply he has to have more than 4,000 attack to special summon or normal summon a monster he can only set? And I have a piercing. Okay, he has 5 spells and traps now. 5 spells and traps. Yeah, that would be nice. I can go for a 3rd Slifer if I ever felt like it. For now, I'm just going to attack. Alright. Attack. Let's see if his new trap was good. It was. Spellbinding Circle will hold down a Slifer card, but not for very long. I'm going to summon Slifer the Sky Dragon. I attribute all of these cards to do it. And you still have to keep that Spellbind because I didn't kill the monster, which means you filled up your spell and trap card zone. Also, even though I'm going to put myself at 3,000 attack, you can't summon next turn. You can only... Oh, okay, he knew. Alright, I'm not gonna draw as many cards as I thought I would. But that's okay. I'll still have 4,000 attack next turn and a piercing damage monster, and you're dead, Yugi. You're absolutely dead. There's no deck out strat this time. Although now he can play a spell or trap card. Brain Control, that seems like a good card. Oh, but since I have a Slifer in defense, it doesn't actually work. That's funny. And really depressing. Hi, Maji. I have enough attack points as is, so you guys can come back in defense mode. This one can go in attack mode for fun's sake. Alright, I got the pet and the guy together at last. I attack for game. All those traps, Yugi. And nothing to show for it. We got him! Strings beats Yugi. God, these decks are so freaking cool when it's reversed. Oh, we're in Battle City Finals. Okay, top 8, baby. Top 8 Battle City. Let's freaking go in the next episode. Yeah, I'm screwing you guys in top 8. Top 8, we will come back to this, and it's going to be so much fun, and I'm super excited, even though I know they skipped some duels. Who cares? I get to be the enemies now, and it's way more interesting than being Yugi every single time. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good using all these different decks from back in the day. I want another duel where I'm Rex Raptor. Someone give me another Rex deck. Bye-bye, folks.